at the time of this trip that we were all on as a friend group, Hallie did reach out to me.
It's getting messy. Oh, shit.
Hold on. Lala addresses the rumors that she had romantic relationships with DDD during the Mexico trip. Ooh.
Damn.
It's getting spicy.
I just feel like it's a lot of stuff that just is getting just said. And they taking it out of, like, but y'all gotta understand too, y'all reading messages just because Holly said it in a message don't technically mean everything's true. At the end of the day, it's assumptions with everything.
This got a bag of balls.
W Mall in the chat. Why JT say that? Wait, what this nigga say? Hey brother, y'all can't speak on that woman anymore. She put on a new court order against y'all. I ain't see my name in that.
And we had a private conversation. Again, I'm not going to disclose details because that's between me and her, and out of respect for what's going on and for their privacy, it's not my place to disclose that information. But me,
This hot as a bitch.
Boy, what the f? Oh my God. All I heard was this nigga. All I heard was, I like, nigga, what the f is this freaky ass nigga doing?
Hey, man.
Bro, why you just drop sweatsuit like that?
Bro, who that? What's her name? Lala? Oh, yeah.
That's Cinco ball, bro.
That Cinco ball?
Yeah, that's Cinco ball.
Bro, I heard Cinco had like a kid on the way.
You playing defense to a nigga that ain't even shot your way on offense yet?
You said that's his ball. I just complimented her. I mean, I'm just saying. You playing defense on me. You know
But you shooting your shot?
Nah.
me and her had our own conversation, and at the time, like when she reached out to me, I completely understood why, because I've been in the and at the time, like when she reached out to me, I completely understood why. At the time of this trip that we were all on as a friend group, Hallie did reach out to me, and we had a private conversation. Again, I'm not going to disclose details because that's between me and her, and out of respect for what's going on and for their privacy, it's not my place to disclose that information. But me and her had our own conversation, and at the time, like when she reached out to me, I completely understood why, because I've been in those shoes. Like, I've dated someone and had assumptions of who they're around and whatever the case, and it doesn't help that this is something people already just thought, you know? Like, I've known him for a very long time, and like I said, we've always had a platonic friendship. So it might be easy to just assume, okay, like, he's been around this girl. There's no way nothing has happened. Like, at the time of this trip that we were all
wait. Okay, you said, what the fuck did she just say?
Bro, she's basically saying, like, just cause, prime example, like, if a dude hang out with a female, don't mean he always, like, having sexual intercourse with her, doing anything sexual with her. It could be like a platonic relationship, like just friends, man, like, you know, and it's like everybody assume that, you know, DDG just out, you know, hitting that.
Bro, I don't know what the hell she just said. No disrespect to Lala.
Disrespect, but
I don't know what she just said right here.
She said basically, bro, just all friendship, just all love.
Okay, shout out Lala.
I mean, clearly I know why y'all are here, what you want to hear me say. Again, I'm not really even in the mood to do this, but I do owe it to myself and just the people involved to clear some stuff up. So, one, let me just start here. Nothing sexual has ever gone on between me and Daryl. Legally, okay. Daryl cannot say anything, so I'm gonna say what I can. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna keep this brief. Our whole friend group went on, right? Our whole friend group went on this trip, and everyone on this trip can confirm there was nothing weird going on. I wasn't even staying near them. It was for someone's birthday. Me and Daryl's relationship has always been strictly, started off as business. Obviously, if you know, like, he put me onto YouTube, started off there, grew into a friendship, has always remained platonic. So it's very unfortunate. Like, I know people already have this narrative because it's just hard to believe that a guy and a girl can be friends. Like, it's hard to believe that me and him or any other guy and girl can just strictly be platonic friends, okay? But yeah, after that situation, after we went on the trip, she did hit me up, she reached out to me, we had a long conversation about it, things were cleared up, and rightfully so. Like, I didn't even feel any type of way when I found out when she hit me, because I understood. I 100% understood. Like I said, I've been in that position. And we had a conversation, things were cleared up. Ever since then, we've been on good terms. I mean, clearly I know.
Type shit. Okay, so basically what she's saying is she has never done anything with Moo.
Bro, I just said that.
No, but nigga, the last video, it was like she was scrambling around just saying she ain't did nothing with Moo.
You should know how females talk, bro. You know that, how she was talking. Come on, man. You know.
No, the hell I don't. Nigga, we are on TikTok where they could take this clip and run through it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's just go Lala Baptiste. Let's go to her hashtag and just see what she's been saying.
I'm not going to the pool party. I was already not planning to go because I have other stuff I need to do here, honestly.
Oh, damn. Oh, it is a pool party that's going on.
Look, man. All that internet shit, bro, leave that shit over there on that side, bro.
Why you do my mans like that?
We on the game with the bros. You feel me? We finna have a cool stream, finna chill. You know what I'm saying? Regular shit. You know?
Why T.O. in the back? Look at... Keep off the beam or something, nigga. Like, why are you patting your hair down? It's over with.
Man. All that internet shit, bro, leave that shit over there on that side, bro. You feel me? We on the game with the bros. You feel me? We finna have a cool stream, finna chill. You know what I'm saying? Regular.
What is chat? What the f wrong with T.O.?
He gonna play in that here,
You know?
man.
Look, man.
Look at that. He did what it is.
All that internet shit, bro.
Like he was security in the back or something.
Side, bro. You feel me? We on the game with the bros. You feel me? We finna have a cool stream, finna chill. You know what I'm saying? Regular shit. You know?
It's that pose right there that got me f***ed up. Why the f*** did he do that? All right, chat.
Hello? Wait, you said you in LA, right?
Whoa.
What time you was trying to pull up and shit?
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, see how this is getting taken out of context, bro. Like, he probably
That's TikTok.
wanted to just.
That's why I said with
friends
TikTok.
and cool, man.
But that's what I'm saying with TikTok. You have to say what it is.
Yeah, cause it.
Can't be around the bush because it take your clip, put a caption on top of it, and run with a narrative.
Cinco finds a new phone ball after the allegation.
See, like nigga, what the?
Just talking on the phone. Where do you get that concept at? Like, where's that? That's crazy.
That's a Germany ball right there. That's a Germany punch.
Never mind.
Damn.
I try to.
That's AI. It's AI. That's not
Europe
Cinco
and
for
shit.
real. You
You
can
know,
tell the tattoo.
like one thing I love about
is off by
European
2
players, like
centimeters.
they really like they good at.
It's off by 2 centimeters. What the f you looking? You deeply looking at this nigga body? How you know the centimeters of that nigga tattoo? You on some freaky ass shit this morning, bro. I don't know why you drunk that Don Julio, bro. It got you acting a foolio off the poolio.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm just saying that's that.
And you shaking my goddamn desk, bro. Damn, look at that. That shit was an earthquake. This motherfucker started around. Hold on, Chad. Let me get my ice and shit.
Let me do my ice so I can get my face beautiful.
Oh, let me see. All right. So after that, then this happened.
Ali has responded, and in her response, she basically is saying that it's ironic that he's just now waiting to respond. She's saying that she should be granted permission because she has to go and work. She has to make money for her child. And she also did directly address the mental health things. And she says that she alleges that DDG is exaggerating, lying, and misconstruing facts for the court, not only to make their their relationship look crazy, but to make her parenting and her mental health look away as well. She says, there's no doubt that I was emotionally devastated in 2022 and in 2023 by his behavior and ongoing abuse that she alleges. I have been very vocal about my anxiety, depression, and previous thoughts of suicide without waiving the rights of her therapist and her privilege. She says she has reached out to her doctor to receive treatments and to address these issues. And she also says that if given the chance, like if a judge takes this to court, she'll take the stand and talk about all these things, and she has nothing to hide. But it's unfair that he's right now requesting for her to not be able to take the child out of the country And the reason why he's saying that he doesn't want the child to go out of the country is, number one, of course, all the mental health stuff that he's alleging is harmful. But he's also saying that if baby Halo goes out of the country and, God forbid something were to happen, like she goes into a mental state allegedly, or she's threatening to harm the baby, they're out of the court's jurisdiction. So there's nothing that he can do to intervene, and it could take weeks, days, or whatever before he could. So Ali has responded.
Damn.
And in her
God, Chad, this shit is, I ain't gonna lie, this is a lot. Wait. Did we watch this already, Chad? Is this one we watched?
These accusations in general is stemming from a group trip that our whole friend group went on, right? Our whole friend group went on this trip, and everyone on this trip can confirm there was nothing weird going on. I wasn't even staying near them. It was for someone's birthday. Let's start there. There was never anything sneaky going on. Like, me and Daryl's relationship has always been strictly started off as business. Obviously, if you know, like, he put me onto YouTube, started off there, grew into a friendship, has always remained platonic. So it's very unfortunate. Like, I know people already have this narrative because it's just hard to believe that a guy and a girl can be friends. Like, it's hard to believe that me and him or any other guy and girl can just strictly be platonic friends, okay?
Platonic.
But nothing has ever gone on past that, ever. Context behind that I was on this trip with him, and of course she had every right to like jump to conclusions at that point because I would have done the same thing. Like, I'm a girl, I know how it is.
You were unlocked.
I've been in relationships. I'ma feel away if someone I'm dealing with, even if we're on and off, like if that's the person I'm dealing with and they go somewhere and whatever. And girls, when you're in love and you're going through emotions, you feel things, and that's really all that was. Like, but anyways, at the time of this trip that we were all on as a friend group, Hallie did reach out to me, and we had a private conversation. Again, I'm not going to disclose details because that's between me and her, and out of respect for what's going on and for their privacy, it's not my place to disclose that information. But me and her had our own conversation, and at the time, like, when she reached out to me, I completely understood why, because I've been in those shoes. Like, I've dated someone and had assumptions of who they're around and whatever the case, and it doesn't help that this is something people already just thought, Like, I know I don't have to explain myself, but my character is being tested, and I feel like, like it's genuinely possible to actually have a platonic friendship with a guy. Like, it's possible, but like I said, I've been on the other end where that was hard for me to believe, and I get it. Like, she is not wrong and was not wrong for feeling how she felt and for making assumptions, because I have been in that position, like 100%. But
chat, we gonna have a group discussion. Can a male be friends with a female? What you think?
For sure. No question. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see why not. Like,
oh shit. I ain't gonna say it.
Yeah, for sure.
But go ahead, speak your piece.
I don't see why not though, bro. Like, it's like, come on now. Like, I'm not having sex with every female I talk to. That's crazy. I don't even know why people think that. Like, especially on the internet, they think that a lot. They'll see you with somebody for 5 minutes and be like, oh, they automatically fuck.
I think that's just the narrative and like people's brains. Like, you see a guy and a girl together, off the rip, they think like, oh no, these niggas gotta be like, they gotta be, but it don't be like that.
For sure.
You could literally be cool, but I don't do it. I mean, I got female friend, like, homies, like, but it ain't like that. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, but we understand, like, you know what I'm saying? We homies, like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's how it should be, though. Like,
but it don't go past, like, Instagram shit.
For sure.
Like, it stay literally Instagram. Sure. We don't go on, like, we don't hang out and do no crazy shit like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
But even, but not in your situation, just in general. Even if you do hang out with a female, it still shouldn't. The narrative still shouldn't be you having sex with her automatically, bro. That's crazy to me.
Now that is facts. Woo wop thoughts in the building. But yeah, I feel like that's just they just think that like people think that just because if two people that's attractive hanging out, they feel like that they doing something. I don't allow my girl to have no goddamn
Male friend.
no.
Yeah, that's out of there.
So well, how you just say all that?
That's out of there.
How did you just say all that though, and say your girl can't have male friends?
Because look, see in that situation, it's like.
Wait, screw over a little because the sub go hit in your face.
So look, like you said with Instagram, if a guy comment or like picture, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? Like you, especially if your girl fine, you gotta expect that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. But hanging out and you my girl with another dude, that's out of there. That's not no. Heck no.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not doing that, why do you think you could do that?
Yeah.
Now, if we got an understanding where we both like, okay, cool, go, I trust you. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't like that, you know.
So it's over with. You ain't that.
How you feel about that though?
Nah. My girl don't need to be hanging out with no dude. I mean, if she's with like her blood, cause my girl she hangs out with her brothers, so she's cool with her brothers.
Yeah, but that don't count.
So like her brother's friends be around her brothers, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing really I could do about that situation to where it's like, you know,
For sure.
if she going to go chill with her brothers and her brother's friends is around, you know, that's just what it is. At the end of the day, my only concern is what you do,
For sure.
not what they do.
For sure.
Because a female could say anything. A female could be delusional to the fact like, oh no, they wouldn't do nothing to me. A female can't say that to me. My girl can't say that to me. Like, oh, just because these are her brother's friends that they wouldn't do nothing. Like, oh, they wouldn't try nothing?
Yeah.
No, they're only not trying anything because they're giving your brothers their respect and they're giving you your respect.
Yeah, they don't. You know.
And that door is closed. But if you was to open that door,
they walking in.
they walking in.
Yeah,
they walking in. No,
totally
no, yeah, they for sure they stepping in. So that's why I'm saying like you can't really like, you know what I'm saying?
And like you said, like you can't even be mad at them. You gotta be mad at your shorty.
Yeah.
Vice versa too. You can't be mad at the girl. You gotta be mad at your guy, cause
100%. Wait, Sierra, what'd you say? Group settings is cool. Facts. One-on-one is a no. Facts. 100%. One-on-one is a no. And I think Sierra's a good person that's in here because I think she got like guy friends and that's what I see like on Instagram. Like, so I'm pretty sure she gets that same thing to where it's like just because she's hanging out with certain dudes, they think they doing something. So I understand that. Oh, you gotta scoot over a little bit, while.
which way, right or left? Your way?
Yeah, my way. Cause that did cutting your. Oh yeah, there you go, right there. Kendrick, please stop the ignorance. My friends know not to play shit with me, and they always have girlfriends. Nah, but listen, like that's why I said some girls be blind to it.
At the end of the day,
As long as a woman, at the end of the day though, as a woman, you should have self-control. Know that no matter how much somebody tries to press on you or talk to you, you don't fold. If she do, she ain't the right one.
That's a fact.
But one-on-one is cooked for sure. Facts. That's facts.
The one-on-one is crazy though.
One-on-one is insane.
One-on-one is crazy. That's basically a date.
Yeah, that's a date. Ain't no. It's no way, shape, or form you should be hanging out with your friend by yourself. Y'all shouldn't be going to the store. If you got a boyfriend, you gotta cut all that shit out. Cause that shit don't even no. That shit all gone.
Don't even align.
That shit don't even align. Can a female be friends with a male that turns them down?
Can a
Ooh.
female be the friends with a male that turns them
Can
down?
a female be friends with a male that turns them down? So the male turns them down or the females turn them down? You gotta clear that up.
For sure.
Hold on, I gotta do my ice chat.
For sure. The male turns them down. Okay, so no. A female can't be friends with a male that turns them down because the true intention was, come on now.
I mean, if you're single.
But from the jump though, it was, what's up with you? Turn
Yeah.
down.
Oh yeah. No, that's facts. That's facts. Nah, it is GG's. It's life. Move on. I'm thinking y'all insecure in here. Nah, it ain't insecure, Big Sav. It's just respect. Cause you know for a fact, if like something. Cause look, this is what happens. If you allow, right? If you a dude and you allow your girl to have a friend, right? Who is she going to all her problems? Who is she going to when that nigga up and talking about all the bad shit he do? You ain't doing nothing but creating a cheat sheet for that nigga. That's it.
R1, R2, L1, R2, left, down, right, up.
You ain't doing shit but creating a cheat sheet for that nigga. Basically, when you get done with that nigga, he knows exactly what she don't like, what she need, how she want to be treated. That's it. Favorite food,
movie,
all that shit. And soon as that nigga dip, that's the nigga that you gonna be with, because you gonna say, oh, he understands me. No, he only understands you now because you wasn't looking at him in that aspect. Now when shit is all said and done, he knows exactly where to insert them pieces at.
church.
Come on, man.
Church.
Come on now. Wow. Bon DeMarco. I gotta do it one more time, chat.
That's crazy, man. And it's like, yeah, that's GG's. GG's in the chat, man, because, no. It's over. It's over. And a man or a woman gonna only allow what you allow them to do. So, if they know this about you, that's because you told them. That's GG's, though, man.
Facts. My best friend's a guy. How does your best friend look? That's the real question.
And have your best friend ever tried to do something? And don't lie.
He ugly as hell. Okay. Now it only passes if the nigga is hideous. Of course.
Like, if I'm your best friend, dude, not allowing it.
Type shit. My nigga, he find shit in his bitch. Can a girl be friends with a guy that she turned down?
Can you be friends with a guy that you know? Because it's at the jump, it was, what's up with you? Oh, you know? Okay, cool. Let's be friends. That's just a code word for let's just do this until you finally give in.
Cause that's fine shit. Everybody want to try to fuck with me.
Why you looking at me, bro? Why you looking
I
at me,
was seeing
bro?
if you was reading it.
No, why you looking at me?
I was seeing if you was reading it.
I could see.
No, you know, I go glass, try to make sure your glass.
All right, okay.
Was pushed to the brim.
Okay. But you know, if you got a ball or something, it's you know, like
Go
for
ahead,
anybody
speak
that got a
speak
ball,
your piece, bro.
you know, stay faithful, stay committed. You know, everybody, you know, has somebody out there for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nigga, bro. Hey, well, I'm not a girl's girl. I grew up around boys. Got two brothers, so excuse me for. Oh, but it's different. See, it's different strokes for different folks. Like if you if you looked at as like the sister or the tomboy, things like that, then it's like
For sure.
you good.
For sure.
But like if you got like a lot of girlfriends,
You a girly girl?
you're a girly girl, and you wear, you know what I'm saying, sundresses in the summer,
Yeah.
and your ass is doing hella shit, then it's a little different. Everybody gonna try to talk to a fine girl before making them just a friend. They gonna at least try first. That's facts. That's why I don't allow friends for my woman.
For sure.
Never.
For sure, no friends.
No friends. No friends for that simple fact of, I know for a fact, soon as you let your guard down and you tell them, oh, me and him ain't together no more, or whatever, they sliding in that like they just hit a home run.
And I'm gonna be real. I'm the type of dude, bro. Like, I get denied, I don't even want to be your friend. Be real, cause I'm still trying to talk to you. I got denied, but I'm still trying to go at it. I think that's how most people really is deep down. Nobody.
Yeah, niggas send shots. A nigga
bro.
don't send shots
You get
for
one-
sure.
Imagine going out to go get some alcohol, a couple drinks. Man, you look good now. It's over.